Hello, cousins. Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm gonna first start off and say I am not okay. Like, there's so much stuff going on. I'm not okay, but I came on because I miss you all. I wanted to say hi to you guys, let you guys know what I've been working on and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna be before you long, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I also want to say hi to all my new subscribers, all my new cousins. Hi guys, and welcome to my long lost family. All my cousins, I thank y'all for coming back and seeing what's going on with me. And yeah, let's get right into it. I lost my train of thought. I always do that. But I also want to say, you guys lied to me. You told me that this would be easier. It's not easy. Like, every time I press record, I get sick in the stomach and I lose my words and stuff like that. Y'all see this hair? Like, I want y'all to know that this is a mohawk. Can you see this? This is so unhawky. But I need a haircut desperately, but or to do something with it. But my family won't let me go to the beauty parlor or the braid shop or anywhere else. So I'm stuck with this. So I'm stuck with it. You guys are stuck with it, and yeah. So that's that. So yeah. I don't even want to talk about like current events. We already know, everybody knows what's going on. It's a worldwide issue, a countrywide issue, and yeah, I'm before the Lord about it, and I want Him to speak to me. And not that I don't love y'all or value your opinions and things like that, but at this point, it's like I can't have too many outside noises going on because I'm easily distracted. So I have to stay focused. So yeah, I'll just leave it at that or whatever. But just know that I'm praying for all of you all. I'm grateful for this community. I will say that I'm grateful for this community because we all love colors, right, of any kind, and hopefully it transcends beyond yarn and fiber goodness. So yeah, so that's that. So I just I wanted to pop on. What'd you say? What in the star shine is going on right there? Oh, it's my star shine, guys. Did you see that? It's my star shine from Distinctive Crochet. Priscilla designed and this pattern, and this, let me tell you something, this is bringing me all the joys. And I already sent her a picture, so she's already seen them. And I love this little star shine, and let's see, and he's just bringing all the happiness when to my day and stuff like that. It is the cutest little thing. Now, this is a free pattern on Ravelry. She also does a tutorial here on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out and make one of your own, I'll put the link in the description box. And yeah, that's my star shine. I think it's the cutest little thing, and it has like a little butt, so it just literally like sits anywhere. And so I just pop it. It's kind of like a what is the thing, the elf on a shelf? It's like an elf on a shelf for me. So like just place it anywhere and you just kind of see it popping in and smiling at you and stuff like that. So you can you can get some joy. And I used a little bit of glitter yarn. I don't know if you can see that or whatever, but it's like a pink and green glitter or whatever. I just made another project previously, and you guys may see it in another podcaster's video. I don't want to spoil it, but I just used the last bits that I had left of that yarn to make my star shine. And yeah, so that's him. So yeah, guys, that's my joy. And oh, I made this is Hobby Lobby yarn. I love this yarn. I don't know the colorway, but if you go in the pink section and look for pink with glitter, you'll find it. So yeah, so I'm outside today because it's still loud, but quieter than the indoors. It's hard to find light, good lighting, and all of that stuff. So I'm outside on my front porch. It's kind of closed in, so I'm not like outside. I'm still inside, but outside. So I'm hot. I'm sticky already. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna like show you this stuff and be on my way. So anyway, I was working on this. I don't know if you guys remember when I did my my shawl in a ball haul and display. I showed you guys all the shawl and ball I purchased from Lion Brand, and this one was speaking to me. This one wanted to be this thing. So what it is it's a hooded cowl, or hooded what do you want to call this, like a bandana cowl or whatever. So you know, it can be down and, you know, fluffy all over you or whatever. I didn't finish it. I never finish anything but until it's ready to go. But I haven't decided what I want to do with the ends. I'm thinking about putting faux fur on the ends. It's just that I don't want it to be too heavy. So, because this is very light and drapey or whatever. So you just, you know, you can wear it like that, and that's the back or whatever. I crisscrossed the back because I went a little crazy with the length. I just was crocheting and I didn't realize. So, and you don't want to rip back with this one. So I just crisscrossed it to bring it in a little bit, and then just crocheted up or whatever. And so yeah, that's that one. And there's no real pattern for this. This is very much like what's that pattern? Secret Paths or whatever, but not exactly. But you can just kind of look at the Secret Path shawl, and then once you get as wide as the triangle you want, you know, put it together and then just crochet in a round as tall as you want. Yeah, so it's hooded. I was thinking about putting it on, but it's okay, I'll put it on because it's just kind of hot out here. Let's see. So, you know, you got it on. You see that? You can put it over you like so. And yeah. So okay, my bad. I sat on the clicker thing for the to turn the camera off and on. So yeah, so this is it. And you know, so that's that. See, that's what it looks like. Okay, so, and let me tell you, this shawl in a ball goes a really really long way. Like, you make it's like never ending. So with the leftovers, I made a head wrap and some earrings to go with it, and I'm gonna show you that right now. And again, I didn't sew in my end, so don't get on me. So this is just a regular old mesh pattern or whatever. Double crochet, skip one, double crochet across for about 15 rows. And that's it. You make it as long as you want. I think I chained like 180 or something like that, because even though this is saying it's a 4-weight yarn, it's still pretty thin, and my tension is kind of tight. So oh yeah, and then I made some of those dream catcher type earrings with the and so these 3 items, it took 2 balls of yarn. Don't mind this part. Let's see. Sorry. So yeah. So yeah. So the hooded cowl and the head wrap and the earrings were all from 2 balls of yarn, and I still had a little bit left. Like I can probably still make another probably 3 pair of earrings. 3 pair earrings. So yeah. And you know, with these little head wraps, you can tie them all different ways. You can put the bun in the back. You can tie it, you know, all around. There's lots of different ways you can wear this head wrap. And you know, I would have also wore this too, but it doesn't match my hair. It doesn't match my color, so it's not in season for me. It's not in season right now. So that was that. So that's all shawl on the ball. And shawl on the ball is actually is very lightweight. It actually has cotton in it. So I hadn't even realized that, but you know, I'm actually starting to make another one in another color. Sorry, I disappeared. I didn't realize. I'm making another one in another color. This is the colorway I'm using for the next one, and this is reflective crystals. Also, the shawl and the ball, and this one is so it's 58% cotton, 39% acrylic, and 3% other fiber, whatever the other fiber is. But I just started this one, so this is how far I got so far with this one. But it's looking really pretty and springy and airy already. So this is gonna be for a nice spring evening, even a summer evening or whatever. It really is lightweight. I'm not gonna make it as big and full as the one I just previously made, but you know, keeping that in mind. But yeah, well, this is on its way to be another one of those. So you know, I don't know if you guys know about this trick, because I'm pretty sure this trick has been around forever, but it's new to me, like as new as 2020. Like I just started doing this. But like, you know how like when you're putting a project down and you like stretch the string so it doesn't go anywhere, like you don't lose your stitches and all of that stuff, and then you put everything away somewhere. Well, I learned you can just simply put like a little stitch marker in the loop, and yep, your stitch ain't going nowhere. You can pull it as tight as you want. Look at that. It ain't going nowhere. It's holding your stitch right there. And it can still be loose. It don't have to be tight, but if it do get tight, you're not gonna lose your stitch. You're not gonna lose your place. So, you know, if y'all never knew that, like y'all can give it a try. Usually I have regular old paper clips, just anything that you can use that secures or whatever. You can just tighten that bad boy up and that stitch won't go anywhere. And you can just just pull it out like that and then pick up where you left off. Put your hook in and go to town. So you know, if you've never tried that or whatever, you're welcome. And if you have, like, why didn't you tell me? Like, you know, I lose stitches all the time because, you know, I just be putting stuff in bags and, you know, coming back to it when I can. But I'm happy because I'm getting to crochet more now. You know, my crochet privileges was kind of taken from me a little bit because my work schedule had changed, and not my schedule so much, but my work habits had changed. So I was a lot more busier during the week, so it didn't allow for a lot of craft time, because once I'm busy at work, I'm just as busy at home, and then it's bedtime. So that was that. So sorry, so I'm getting more craft time, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. So I'm sad though. I really want some yarn. I want some new yarn, and I don't need more yarn. I definitely have more yarn than Walmart, especially now. But I want new yarn. Like, I'm grateful for the yarn I have, the stash I have, but I want some new stuff, some new colors, some new types, some new textures. I really want that, and I was gonna placed an order with ice yarn, but I went to the website and like I noticed that they have like a wholesale like section, so I emailed them to inquire what is the wholesale requirements. And so he was saying wholesale, to get the wholesale prices, not that, I mean, either way, when you order from Ice Yarn, you're getting a good deal. Like with the shipping included, even if the shipping is $100, like when you break down how many balls of yarn you're actually getting, even with the shipping, it's still worth it. So, but I'm still looking for more discount. So I contact them, and their requirement is, I believe, 50 kilograms, which is like 110 pounds of yarn. That's a lot of yarn, especially, you know, yarn is light and airy and weightless and all of that stuff. So I sent an order, and I was already up to like $600 in yarn, and I was only halfway to where I needed to be to qualify for the wholesale. So I was just like, oh well, like I'll just have to break down this order and see if I can just order it regular. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm still gonna order some, but just I have to, you know, do little increments. And then I contact Lion Brand, because I already have a wholesale account with them. So I contact them just to get a new list. Excuse me. Just to get a new list of what they offer for the wholesale or whatever. And I had got like an email kickback, like we're out of the office today, we'll be back on Monday. And I was like, womp womp. I was like crying on the inside, because I was just like, why will anybody sell me little bits of yarn? I mean, people will sell me yarn, but you know, I wanted that yarn and I wanted that list. I wanted to be able to, you know, see what they had and everything like that. So that was a bummer, but I digress. I'll just reach out on Monday and see what they have. So yeah, so that's about it. Oh, I do want to show you one more thing. Where is it? Okay. I don't know if you remember when I was talking about putting all the yarns together, like my stash yarns, and I mean not my stash yarns, my like little bits, my bits yarn. What do we call that? See, the thought just exit my mind. But like when you have scrap yarn, how I make these cowls and stuff like that, and I showed you a cowl and it had like 2 rows. Well, that day I finished it just so I can show y'all what it looks like. So here she is. So that's how she turns out, and then you just tie it up around the neck. I put the little balls at the bottom, and yeah, can y'all see that? So yeah, so that's how she turns out. So she's done. And yeah, and I mean, I didn't leave in my ends here, but I will. I will. So yeah, so yeah, that's that. So I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. I mean, I probably have lots of things to say, but I had lots of things to say until I pressed record, and now it's like I have nothing to say. So yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go, but I'm gonna figure something out, because I do want to like pop on more frequently and talk to you guys more frequently. You know, maybe I'll have like a little card chronicles or something like that. You know, I'll figure it out just so I could be more, you know, more visible or relevant, like in the community and stuff like that. But I'll figure it out, because I'm always looking for quiet, I'm always looking for light, and you know, things like that. And you know, sometimes that combination is hard to obtain. So you know, but I take my yarn everywhere I go. So I have a project. I even have like a little crochet tool, and it looks like a you know how you have like those little pocket knives or things like that, and everything kind of like folds in. It's like a keychain. You have like a screwdriver or a scissor or like a Phillips head, you know, something like that. I have one of those that's like for crochet, and it's like 3 hooks that, you know, they pop up like that, you know, well, 1 hook at a time, of course. But I keep that like in my car, so in case I'm stuck somewhere, like it's like a survival tool. Like I keep those hooks in my car, and it doesn't take up space. It just stays in my little console. And yeah, so I always have the opportunity to crochet if the opportunity presents itself. So, you know, yarn is always in my trunk or always in my car, and it's for more than one reason. Not because I like have a project, but I may have purchased some yarn that I'm trying to sneak in the house at a, you know, at the right time. So, you know, sometimes it has to like stay in my car, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I bought that a month ago, which I probably really did, but it's new, so it's like, you know, you know, tricks to the trade. But yeah, yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. You know, I guess I will get better the more I do it or whatever. But you know, this is what it is so far. I don't know when the nerves are gonna go down. I mean, we cousins, right? I shouldn't be nervous around my own cousins, but I still am. Like I just am. So I mean, but I want y'all to know I love y'all. I am praying for y'all. Although I'm not okay, I am okay. So I just I want y'all to know that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? All right, bye.